Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music.
Yeah, I did that every ribbon count.
I'm a star, always in the latest fashion.
I put that in the title.
Set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes.
Yeah, I put that in the beginning of the cap.
They tried to knock me
Then
off
I
my
put
feet. I'm ready to rumble.
Arizona versus Eagles. Oh, we got it.
Oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah,
you said it stay like that now, right?
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me When up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do?
I think I got it all in, I do believe.
Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Not in a room. Remember when I told you in the beginning, like when he had the little format thing, and then at the bottom, everybody had it like that, and then YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know what message that was in.
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout.
You wanna go another day or something? Alright, cool. How you doing, man? I'm gonna show. I gotta see if we can do this.
You can check the scoreboard, check the stats. Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
I came to win.
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Throwing to start the drive. King. And now he'll tuck it and run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
56, right there, 56.
King now, throwing on 1st down. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
King throwing again, being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The tackle made by Brandon Graham. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Got it. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. They gonna need some therapy after this. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Check. Hopper. Delta.
On 3rd and 2, King. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And the kick by Gonzalez, he is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. throw is Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run for the first time with Hill. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Everybody scoot up.
First down, Philadelphia.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time.
First down, Eagles.
And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 120! Watch it. Bunch. Let's go. Jim, go. You go tight.
They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 43-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Quick the edge. Come. Patch it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
Bravo. Here, Mike. I got you, boy. I got it.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control. And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain and even 40 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Hill. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Wentz to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. First down carry here for Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
You better bring it. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Mike, 53.
Now King on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So drive 1, they had the field goal. Drive 2, touchdown. And now here on drive 3, looks like they're going to have to punt.
At least they were finally able to reverse the trend, because giving up the field goal, then the touchdown, it's almost like they finally got to the offensive side of the ball and said, okay, we've got the system to shut you down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian. Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football, they're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, watch it. Check 31. Hey, empty.
They start the drive on the ground with Hill. He's going to have the first down past the 20. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Back. Waiting. Block the pass. Here we go. Ram.
They'll run with D'Angelo Henderson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Wahoo! Joker. Check three.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Orbit. Jet, 22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Here's King to throw on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Open man completes it to Butler. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, an update from there. The Jets out to the early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Big hit.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, Lou. Check 15, check 15.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Check safety, check safety. Kill. Shift, watch the shift.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He'll buy some time right. This is Butler making the catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 56. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
What you got, Heavy?
To throw is King. Looking to throw on second down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Switch gears.
To throw on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Get in the weight room. 43. 43. Check. 43. All day.
From midfield, here's Wentz. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Oh, and Elliott has pushed it to the right. It is no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35. At the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half. and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, exit.
Wentz now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wentz. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Keep going, boys, moving.
On 1st down, Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Man, 5, 7. Go, go.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Switch.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 2-yard line.
Go. 180! No. Double. Switch. Check nickel. Lion. He's checking. Crash. Do. Lefty. Check that.
On 2nd down, it's Hill, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They come out here in the I. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Watch the whip.
Henderson will try and run for the first. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out. Before he knew it, he had hit the sideline. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. Happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. King now, throwing on 3rd and long. He finds his man Johnson, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2 times, 2 times. Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
Here we go. 280.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
Here we go.
A big play there for Philly. 55 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now a 10th carry for Hill. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here we go. Back. 180. Here we go, G. Get off the field. Sunday.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
We're done. 180. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 30. Kill. Black. Check 26. Switch. Man 5-7.
On second down now. It's Hill. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Great 15.
Going again on the ground here with Hill. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if somebody got the rugby casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
That one a first down pickup of 8. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, watch the ball,
King from the gun, he'll throw. This one caught by Isabella. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Back to throw. King. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Looking to throw. King steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
2nd and 3. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
check 43.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Jannard Avery able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now King throwing on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Go. 280. Check, 47. Exit. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Switch. Showing that. Bunch. Hey, 57.
Back near the goal line. Here's Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
You gotta get moving, man. Man moving. You gotta get that.
On third and long, it's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position. Yeah,
and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it, make them do it again.
Here's King on first down. Now he lets it go deep, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Wentz. They set up the screen to Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. To throw is King. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. King now to throw again. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Back to throw. King. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, King. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Here we go. Whee! Come on. Pick me up. Here we go. Sunday.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
I do get a kick out of seeing a team kneel down at the end of the game in victory formation and wrap one up, because most of the time a kneel down is not a good thing in football. In this case, it's the best thing for the team that's winning.
Best thing Week 1 and 1-0 after going down to that knee. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is Week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Philadelphia, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Just let her hold the break for a second, So I can't have noise right now. Yo, good game, Arizona. Yo, can y'all hear me?
No. Go over here. Pizza, you don't see it. You want to wash your hands? Can you put it in the box so we can wash our hands? Here. Here. I'm going to put it on your tray, okay? I'm going to put it right here. And you're going to wash your hands with it. Roll your sleeves up. Go wash your hands. You don't have one yet.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, usually I'm kind of like automatic with the field goals. I was upset I missed the field goals, man. You know,
I had a chance to.
yeah, you did. It was a good game. It could have went either way. I have to get used to, it was a great game. Could have went either way. I feel like with my running back being out in the first quarter, using the second or third string, whoever he is, I don't know, man. I didn't know the rule. Also, I didn't know the rule. Like if it's a dive, so you can't cut it left or right. You got to go straight. You have to.
No, you have to attempt to hit the hole.
Yeah.
It's a single back.
Got you. Right. Right. Uh. Uh. Understand. Understand. Yeah. Yeah. You, you got a pretty good QB. I'm not gonna lie. I'm disappointed in my style of play. I felt like I played. I mean, a win is a win, yeah, but I feel like I played bad because I'm trying to learn also within the rules. Like I'm so used to set my players up like chess, and it's like I really can't do what I want to, but I know the rules are the rules, right? So, and that on that dive, if you watch the film, if you can look at the film, your man was coming in. I was going for the dive. That was my initial what I wanted to do. I saw that, and so I took my blockers. My blockers brought them over to the left, and I took off to the right. That was what
I didn't look at it, but I still don't think that's not the book. I watched the one takes, and you have to do that.
Right.
So, we have to watch out for it.
Also, another thing is when I ran my Wildcat, 'cause I seen you running it earlier before I did. Yeah, that kind of played in my head too a little. Yeah, I would have loved to have Deshaun. But I never seen Alshon do it either. And I just go with the flow. Like if I pick it and whoever's back there, I run it. Like when I do it with the Redskins, they have McLaren back there. I just go with the flow. And then when I saw that, it was like it felt like I was on pins and needles a little bit. So I was like, man, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. So I just played the game, man, and just try to get out of there. I have more to offer, I feel. Right. Right. Gotcha. Not at all. Yeah, see, the only thing I would ever use that y'all don't like, two things I do that y'all don't like, and that's move my players around, and the other one is a pinch buck. I use the pinch buck on a regular game. I use it maybe 6 times a game. Other than that, I don't know anything about YouTube. I don't go to YouTube. I don't do none of that BS. I'm 39 years old, man. So I just go and play my style of football, and that's it, and get out of there. I respect the rules. I go by the rules. So hey, so I do appreciate when I do something. You let me know, so I know. Okay, so now I got to put it in my head that I can't do this. I can't do that. I got to change my style up a little more because I play YouTubers every day. Yeah. Okay. All right. See, and I got to get used to that. Okay. Oh, they're pretty good. Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like your boy, what's his name, the quarterback you have, he set the tone for the running quarterbacks, and he did good on me. So it gave me an insight. Seattle pretty good. It was a good game overall, though. It was a pretty good game. I thought it could have went either way till the last quarter. After that, it was, I mean, other than that, it was great. I thought it was a great game. Yeah. I thought if you, in my opinion, from what I seen, huh? In my opinion, from what I seen, I mean, don't take it the wrong way, but from what I seen, I feel like if you would have ran more with your quarterback a little more, you'd have been more effective because you was hitting me. You was doing good with it. You threw. I see you in the Super Bowl. I got to make a summary, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I got to give me a running back, man. I have no running back back there, man. Let me check it out. Let me see. Checking it out right now. My team injury report. Oh, he's a 5 weeks. I have two other than him. My practice squad, let me check them out. Oh, actually I have a fullback, 2 running backs and a fullback. Let me check my practice squad. Say, partner, what would I go to see my practice squad?
But if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed.
No, I don't. I see where it says right, I'm on my roster now.
My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like
right.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans.
Right.
Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some.
Oh, okay. I see. I never knew that.
Oh, then they got a draft.
No, I'm on draft. There we go. I got it now. No, still on. Turn it off. Okay.
Make sure you shut it off.